guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first cooking video. In this video, I'm going to be cooking breaded Parmesan chicken with roasted potatoes. I personally love cooking. I love good food. I love homemade food, and I just like the satisfaction of being able to cook at home and being proud of what I cooked. So as you can see, I already have the ingredients ready. So here I have Parmesan, eggs, Italian breadcrumbs, mayonnaise, freshly chopped garlic, all the spices, oregano, salt, garlic powder, onion powder. Over here I already chopped the potatoes into 8, and here I have 4 chicken breasts that I thinly sliced because I like to personally cut my chicken very thin because I like to know that it was cooked thoroughly. So I'm going to put oh my god. So I'm gonna put half of the garlic into the eggs. This is going to go with the chicken. I probably chopped up about 8. I like garlic, okay? I chopped about like 8 garlics. I got eggs on the bottom of this, so I'm just gonna put it in the sink. Then I'm going to mix all of the seasonings inside the eggs. So we're done with that. I'm going to now mix this together. I'm also going to be mixing the mayonnaise into this mixture with the eggs and the spices and the garlic. So guys, I had to add an extra egg in here because the mixture was a little thick. It all depends on how you prefer your chicken. I mean, I want it to be like thin enough to be able to dip my chicken in there and get it well coated. Next step, I'm going to be mixing the Parmesan into the breadcrumbs. That way it's a cheesy mixture for the chicken. As I'm dipping the chicken, I'll just add more because the breadcrumbs do tend to get soaked up. So that's why I didn't put all of it in there. So next step is I'm going to be getting the chicken, dipping it in the egg mixture, and coating it with the breadcrumbs and Parmesan. I'm going to show you guys the first one, and then I'll just speed through the process of doing the rest of them, and then I'll get back to you guys. So here's the first piece. I'm going to dip it in here. Also, another tip is to poke holes into your chicken. This will allow the marinade or mixture to penetrate the chicken. So next, I'm going to be dipping this into the breadcrumbs and coating it. So now I'm going to be transferring the chicken into this glass dish. One reason why I'm putting it in here is because all of this chicken wouldn't fit in a plate. So now I'm going to do that with the rest of the chicken, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so we just beautifully seasoned all the chicken and marinated it and put all the breadcrumbs. And now, while that's marinating and sitting there for a little bit, we're going to be doing the potatoes. So we're going to put all the potatoes in here, drizzling some oil. I'm going to be putting the rest of the garlic in here with the potatoes. Then I'm going to be adding some salt. Whoa. And some oregano, and that's going to go in the oven for about 30 minutes on 400 degrees. So now what you want to do is mix everything together so that the potatoes are well coated and everything is mixed together. So you can do that with your hands. It's the best way to mix everything, in my opinion. You also want to add some pepper to this. I forgot, but adding pepper would be like a nice touch. Alright guys, so now that the oven is preheated to 400 degrees, we're going to go ahead and put the potatoes in the oven for about 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, we're going to check on it and see how it's doing and see if it needs a little bit more time. The potatoes should be able to fall off the fork very easily. So now that that's in the oven, we're going to go ahead and be cooking the chicken on the stove. We're going to be frying it just like this as you see it, and then we'll be transferring it to the plate. So now that the potatoes are in the oven cooking, we coated the bottom of the pan with some oil, and we're going to be putting it on about 6 so we don't burn the crust of the chicken. We're gonna wait for that to heat up, and then we'll just start cooking the chicken. Now that it's heated, we're gonna start adding the chicken to the pan. Now you wanna keep a close eye on it. Maybe I kind of cranked it up a little bit because I saw that it wasn't getting hot enough. But you wanna have it hot enough to where it's like sizzling, but not too hot to where it's gonna burn quickly. So you kind of wanna just slow cook it a little bit. These will cook pretty fast because they're so thin. So here's the finished product. We have our fried breaded chicken with the potatoes. I added some truffle oil on top of it to give it that extra boost of taste. Then I boiled up some broccoli and I added some cheese, salt, and pepper. It's totally up to your preference of what vegetables you want to add to this meal. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed making this food. I know I did. Now I can't wait to eat it. Let me know if you guys liked the recipe and how it came out for you guys down below. Alright, thank you guys. Bye!